Alright, so I'm back again. Okay, so I finally finished the final book. I just decided to just go ahead and just finish it, just to get it out of the way. Alright, so I gave this book 3 stars. It is, and I'll explain why. So, this book is basically, takes place in Bleak Haven, where everybody is weird, in my own personal opinion. So there's a mall, and you can tell from it that it looks like that it's decaying before your very eyes, except for like the fountain and stuff. So, anyways, so there has been, this town has had a history of like psychos and stuff like that doing really bad things to people. And every year on the anniversary, they have this big memorial to them, and they sell merchandise to commemorate it. And I'm thinking, what? What? Why would you do this? Why would you do this? I don't understand why you would do this. And then there is this rumor known as a rumor of a book called The Burning Book, and you have this kid who is working in this bookstore, and these thieves come in and they want the book. And everybody that's trying to escape this mall with their lives are all being hunted down and stuff. Alright, so what is my opinions about this book? First of all, I like the concept of it, but the execution, not so much. I mean, I gave it 3 stars. It was a even thing, but they're all trying to escape it, and I was reminded of this scene in the first Fear Street movie that came out like I think 3 years ago. And what's really weird is this girl is killed inside of a mall, and like in front there's like this display. I believe it's a display of like R.L. Stine's Fear Street books. It was weird, but it was kind of nice to see them on a bookshelf. As I said, it was an okay premise, but at the end of it, I just wanted the book over with. It wasn't as good as Deep Fake, and I just felt like that everybody was just recreating things that were in during the 90s. Anyways, in all honesty, I don't even know if I'll pick up the third book. I'm kind of worried the third book is going to be worse than this book. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Amazon's already doing pre-orders for the third and the fourth book, which are all coming out at the same time. Like I said, I don't even know if I'm actually going to even get that book on Kindle, Kobo, Nook, whatever. Alright. So, yeah. So, as I said, characters, in all honesty, I just didn't feel any attachment to them. I didn't feel like that they were worth my time. And I honestly just was glad that a couple of them died. I know that's a bad thing to say, but I just didn't care for them. Okay, so now that I'm done with that bit of torture, we're going to go over the books that I will be reading next. So, not talking about this pile, I officially have 25 books, so I have read a little more. I have a little under half of the books that are in total read. So, these are the next 5 books. 2 of them I were able to get on Kindle Unlimited. Yeah, so let me just move my plate over here. Alright. So the first one is going to be Switched by R.L. Stine. This is the last Fear Street book that I actually own in physical edition. Next week I will be going on eBay in getting the next two books. Those will go through the freezing treatment because I don't trust people that, are far away. So these are going to go, so the next two are going to go into a Ziploc bag, and they will be put in the freezer for 7 days, and then they will join their little friends on my horror thing. Alright. Whispers Underground by Ben. I can't pronounce it. I actually have this on Nook, so I will be reading on my Nook. So no need for me to acquire it again. Alright. A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. This is a book I will be borrowing this from the library. So it's a pretty thick book. So yeah, and knowing me, I will probably have it read in no time. Now these are the two I was able to get on Kindle Unlimited. This is Mayhem and the Mortal by Shandoria Williams, and I wonder if it's what I think it is. So this is really, look at that, really nice. So I'll see if I'm gonna like that. So this is one of the books that I got from I believe from Target. And then of course the last one is The Great Hunt by Robert Jordan, and this is a beautiful, beautiful cover. I really like it. Okay, so those are the 5 books that I'm going to be reading. And I will probably go ahead and start on this book. I'm gonna read this entirely as a physical edition. So no ebook version of it. So yeah, so I should have, like I said, I'm going to start on this book tomorrow. I should have this book read at least by, see, today's Wednesday. Probably by Saturday I'll have this book read, and then I'm going to start on I'll probably read the one with the sprayed edges. Robert Jordan's book is actually going to be the last book that I'm going to be reading and everything. So those are the books. That is the review. Hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.